Hi babes, welcome. This style is trending on TikTok and we decided to play with it. It has so many variations, but I wanted to make something that is versatile for people who are not sure if they would want to rock this hairstyle or not, because from the comments on TikTok people were not sure if they should get the hairstyle done or not. So I just thought of a more versatile way where if you even if you have the hair made and you do not like it, or you find it uncomfortable, or you just want to play around with it, you have so much options, and this is what I could come up with. So we made um feed in not feeding we made knotless box braid just as usual, but in the center of the head you saw those the star pattern sectioning thing that was going on there. So that was just another creative angle, and I am going to just let you see how we achieved that. But apart from that, with this hairstyle, you can decide to change it up after a while. Actually, when we started making the hair, we intended making the spiral braid, not spiral, swirl, like the spiral braid or swirl. I'm just avoiding saying that word swirl because of my accent. It is difficult on my tongue. So, anyways, we were supposed to make the swirl design all over the hair, but it takes as much time as it takes to get the braid done. Hear me. This spiral thing takes as long as it takes to braid this hair. So if you intend going to make like your whole hair with small braids and then having this spiral thing done, just know that it's going to take you twice the time your regular knotless braids will take. It takes a lot of time. So once we were done with the front, we had to just change our mind, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to rock this hair like this. I'm not I am just making this hair to try to make tutorial for people that are interested. I'm not interested in sitting down here for like 8 hours. No. So I'm exaggerating, sure, but you understand what I mean. We were able to make the spiral design in the front and ended up with that style. Guide Guys, I cannot begin to explain the kind of attention this hair draws. Um, on TikTok, it was like a love hate hairstyle. Like a lot of people were like, "I cannot do this hairstyle. It looks," but mostly like the locals in my place. Just people that do not value what is theirs. So they just felt like, no, this is a timid hairstyle. This is like an archaic hairstyle. So a lot of people were coming from that angle, and some other people that boldly rock African inspired hairstyles, they were just having the time of their lives with this hair. I even saw someone that made the hair and had to take it down. Oh, someone made this hair and had to take it down because of pain. There is another way of making the hair where you braid the hair towards your face from the middle. So from the middle, you have some of the braids going to the left, right, front, and back of your face, just pouring all over the head. And then that's middle section where the braids start is usually very painful, and a lot of people were having to take down their braids because of that pain. I wasn't ready to do that. So if you're going to make cornrows with the braid falling on your face, just as you can see mine, but with cornrows, be very careful while braiding that hair. Tell your stylist, because it's really painful if all the braids on your hair are stretching out from one point. It is really painful. Another thing to note is that you're supposed to put the braids inside hot water before you start rolling up the braids, and not rolling it and then dipping it in hot water. If you roll it first and dip it in hot water, it's going to look all shrinkled up and funny. But if you put it in hot water first and then roll it tightly like this, you're not going to have any problem. What else do I want to tell you? Okay, like for my braid, for instance, I can decide to just unravel the spiral swirl thing and just have regular braids. So you can see this option. I can decide to leave just two of them, and and have the other braids together. But what I intend doing is, because we intended making the spiral thing all over the hair, we made the hair scanty so that I will not have too much balls or too much spirals on my head. Because with this hairstyle, I don't think you need to have it a lot. Like the hair, it attracts so much attention. It's a lot on its own, so try not to overdo it. But since I changed my mind and decided not to make the spiral thing all over the hair, just out of sheer laziness, wallahi, make I no lie, I think I am going to add some coily piece to the hair to change the back into like goddess braids, just to make it look fuller and still leave the spiral one, maybe coily piece on it or not, I don't know. But I think it's going to be too dramatic. If you're making this hairstyle, make sure you're sitting in front of a mirror, because if you're going to have this thing permanently placed at a length, you should be looking at your face, and your stylist should be able to be looking at your face to know where. Somehow these balls or these spirals require some customization, so depending on the person's face, you might need to stop the length at different places. Do you understand what I am saying? So for mine, you can see as we were going back and forth, at first we had two balls and we were like, we're going to leave one dangle like an earring, like at a lower length where her hand was now. But when we were done, I was like, no, this is not flattering for my it was just a lot for me. So I went to the mirror. At this point, I just had a small mirror in front of me. I stood up, went to a standing mirror. If you want to get like the to understand our process while making this hair, the video is on my channel. We made it live, so if you go to my channel and check the live videos, you're going to see how we were arguing and checking where to place this, the whole thought process. This was what we came up with at first. I looked at it, I was like, wow, this is very Gen Z-ish. Like, it's just too much drama for me at this point. It was looking fine, but it's just, I was like, what earrings will I be wearing with this? This is like an earring hanging down here. Like, it's just a lot of drama for me. So I had to roll it up to what you saw, and still the hair is just drama. Like, people stare and stare and stare and then smile at you. Cars will be passing by, people will stare at you and smile. Everybody was just happy. I don't know why people are, I can understand. And I think because I used this ombre color, the orange in the middle just added, made it look more like a flower. Just imagine I had this thing on my whole head. It's going to be too much. Like, I got a cause accident for road. It's just crazy how, especially in traffic, people just stop, and kids are not trying to make it look like they are not staring when they are staring. Like, they'll look at your hair, smile, and like tap their friends. See. I don't know. The hair is just attention grabbing. Actually, I really hope to make this hair on somebody very soon, because oh my god, is it beautiful. I really like it, and there are just so much options. Look at, we are just going back and front. And guys, what do you think though? Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of what we came up with, or an adjustment we might have made. Nah, it was a process. You can watch the live video to just see what we're doing. But at the end of the day, it turned out beautiful. I am still going to add that coily piece because I do not like how scanty the back braids are looking. You're going to see at the end of the video when I'm able to like turn around very well. Oh, look at that. You're going to see how it turned out. But I think if I add that coily piece, the whole hair is going to be really full and yet not heavy, which is perfect. So I'm going to let you watch from here. Thank you so much. Enjoy.